All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan here. This is the Rideshare Hub. I am driving, so I will not be looking at the camera for safety reasons. But I do want to talk today about scams. Uber and Lyft drivers, for whatever reason, people love to try to scam them. But since you're watching this video, you ain't gonna get scammed. You're gonna report that passenger and get them deactivated so they never take another ride again. Okay, this happened to me before. If you've been driving for Uber or Lyft, you've probably either been scammed or tried to, or been a victim of trying to get scammed. So today I'm going to talk about what do you do when a rider cancels the ride. This will happen to you if you drive long enough. A rider will try to do this. I've had passengers try to pull shady mother F and SH on me all the dang time, in a number of ways. So please thumbs up the video, guys. Also, you guys already know this channel is sponsored by Solo. They're a new app that pays rideshare and delivery drivers guaranteed pay. They're gonna pay you extra money just for signing up with their app, so you don't have to worry about going out and not making money. So check out Solo, and when you sign up with my unique link, you have to use our link. They will send you 15 bucks as soon as you link your account. And that gets deposited every Tuesday into your either Venmo or PayPal. So use our link below, get signed up for free, get your 15 bucks. Okay, so now, firstly, I'm going to talk about a couple different scams because you guys are already here, you're already watching the video. Here's how to not get scammed. So one of the biggest scams I've gotten, very, very, very common, a lot of drivers don't realize they're getting scammed, but they do, is when passengers order a ride and they, for a certain number of people, let's say, I got, four open seats in here. What a lot of riders will do is they'll squeeze in a fifth person, right? Number one, that's extremely disrespectful for them to be so entitled as to, put your driving record at risk. If you get pulled over, you as the driver, you're gonna get a ticket. It's gonna go on your record. You're possibly getting deactivated. So the fact that a passenger would ever do that is so disrespectful to your, not only like the fact that if you get into an accident, somebody is way more likely to die because they're not wearing their seatbelt properly, if they haven't, if they're not sitting correctly. Totally disregard that. The fact that they're putting your driver account at risk, your actual personal driving record, and then also your ticket cost, and also you could get deactivated from Uber because they run background checks, and that stuff comes up on the background checks. And they're really getting strict now because they know so many drivers are willing to drive, and they can weed out drivers who have tickets like that. And those things are like $500, $600, $700 tickets. Those are not cheap tickets. And the other side of the scam is that they're getting out of paying for an XL, which actually seats the proper amount of people that they're ordering, or ordering 2 Ubers. If they got 7 people, they either should be ordering an XL or 2 Ubers. I think XLs only have 6 open seats, so they should be ordering 2 Ubers. So that's a big common scam. I mean, I personally, not gonna lie, when I first signed up, I would take those and sometimes they'd all rush in the car, and it happens a lot when they're drunk, and they just all barge in your car, and they're like, oh, just take us down. They're like, you're a cool Uber driver, right? You're not gonna, and I'm like, they're being really aggressive, and I don't like altercations. So honestly, I personally felt more at risk trying to kick them out, so I just did it. But I did not feel good about that. And then they ended up leaving a freaking bag of skunk in my car, and for the rest of the night, I was like, why does my car smell like skunk? You know what the type of skunk I'm talking about. And they're like, and then the next morning I found they left a bag of skunk in my car. I'm like, bro. And those are the people that are probably gonna leave you a 1 star. Yeah, and that leads me to my next scam, is when passengers leave you a 1-star, totally fine ride, being totally nice, great conversation, maybe no conversation at all, no problems, drop them off, boom, you get hit with a 1-star from a cheap, entitled passenger who wants a free ride. And they're scamming you, putting your whole financial livelihood at risk. You're potentially getting deactivated, and so they can save $15 because they're going to ask for a refund. Because when they leave a 1-star, Uber reaches out to them and says, why did you do a 1-star? And they go, driver was creepy or whatever. Boom, deactivate the driver. The rider gets $15. Driver never gets to drive on the platform again. So how do you prevent that? Well, you want to have a dash cam so you can send the footage over to Uber, and God only knows they'll do so hardly anything about that, but it's better than nothing. Try to scope those riders out from the get-go. Always pull up with your doors locked, roll down the window and say, hey, what's your name, blah, blah, blah. If they give you a hard time, just move on. It's not worth it. Not worth risking getting deactivated. So the last scam I wanted to talk about is when a rider orders a ride, and in the middle of the ride, it's usually on a longer $50, $60 ride, they cancel the ride like 10, 15 minutes in. They try to do it when you're not looking or paying attention. And a lot of these people are getting smart because they're looking at your GPS and they see, oh, this guy's not using the Uber GPS, he's using his own GPS, or he's got a second phone or whatever. He doesn't like Uber GPS, so he's just doing it separately. This is why, my friends, you must have your GPS linked to your Uber account or your Lyft account. They must be linked. That way, when the passenger cancels, you actually notice. Because if it's not linked and you just have it pulled up and your volume's down, the passenger might even be really smart and say, hey, can you turn down the volume? I'm reading a book or something. Turn your volume all the way down, then cancel the ride. There's no sound effect, nothing, because your phone's connected to the speakers. You don't get a notification, nothing. With Uber, you guys always notice with Uber, for whatever reason, when you got a ride request and then all of a sudden it's gone. Like, they don't even send out a notification. It just the ride's just gone. So you're driving 50 miles, they canceled 10 minutes in, and you only got paid $10. And it's like, do you want to spend an hour calling Uber support to get that, to get that money? And in the end, they're probably just gonna say, oh, sorry, can't do anything about it. Most drivers will not report that. So you gotta make sure, my friends, your GPS is linked to your accounts and you're watching, especially on those longer rides, every 15 minutes, just double check that the ride's still going. Every 15 minutes, just double check that the ride is still going. So anyways, guys, that's what you do. And if a rider does cancel and you do find out, pull over, kick him out of your car and say, order another Uber. I'm not, be nice about it. Be like, hey, I realize you canceled the ride. I'm sorry. You're not my rider anymore because you canceled it. So I got to go get an actual rider who isn't going to cancel. Just put it like that for them so they understand. And if they say, oh, my phone died, blah, 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 whatever, say, sorry, you can go to a gas station and go buy a phone charger. I don't know. Figure it out, bro. This is your problem, not mine. And they're probably lying about their phone dying. They're probably just trying to scam you. So lots of scammers out there. We have whole other videos on our channel about scams. So go into our YouTube channel page, type in, go to the video section, and there's a little search bar. You can type in scams. Go to the most viewed videos. Those ones are really good. Obviously, they have more views because people like them more. And YouTube, pushes those videos out that people actually enjoy more. So check those ones out. And if you wanted to go into more depth with other scams to look out for, that way you're, being a defensive, protective driver. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to end the video there, guys. Check out Solo, link below, to start earning guaranteed pay. every single driver should download Solo. If you don't even use the app, you could still get $15 just for signing up, and you're gonna end up using the app anyway. I mean, just check it out. Literally giving you $15 just to download it on your phone, link your gig account, check it out. There's no like there's no like, you know, you can cancel at any time, and there is a totally free version that you'll never have to pay money at all. They do have a risk-free 14-day free trial for their paid versions, which includes federal estimated tax projections, mileage tracking. Then they have guaranteed pay. They have a lot of like features that are worth paying for, but you don't have to do that. So anyways, I'll have the link below for Solo. Harry Campbell from the Rideshare Guy is an investor in the company. They just raised over $5 million from investors, and they're featured all over the place. This app is changing the game, so check it out. I'm sure like that $15, I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming it's not going to be around forever, because they're probably going to just start, people are going to hear about it word of mouth. So check it out now so you can get that $15. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Please stay safe out there. Get that money, make that money. Let me know where you're watching this from. Check in with me. How's life? How's everything? How are your kids? How are your family? I want to hear from you guys. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye now.